Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an Object 140. It's a Tier 10 Soviet medium tank, and it's on South Spawn North Steppes, and it's being commanded by Knightsman. And I think it's Knightsman 3R22. Now I don't know what those numbers mean, but it's got off to quite a chaotic start. He's moving out with the Panzer 7. And they were having a little clash with the Conqueror gun carriage there. But they're headed for the conventional route, the mediums moving over to the east side of the map. Okay, we can see some enemy in the distance. Oh, Grilla in the open. Oh, one good shot there, 297. Can't get another one. The Gorilla dips down quickly to get into cover. Good spot there by the other Object 140. They're not moving up in the dip. Well, he's thinking about it. There is a couple of enemy tanks that... Oh, gets a shot into the Gorilla again, but there's a couple of heavies in the dip. And he's dropping down into the dip because... obviously he can't stay up because the Gorilla will take a pot shot at him. There's a Jaegeru. Oh, he's hiding behind that rock. An Object 705A. And a Batchat 25 ton. This is heavy company here. Okay, we've got some really difficult opponents to deal with. This is an all tier 10 game, so you're going to be expecting to see some pretty difficult opponents. We can't see the Gorilla. He was last seen in that dip. There's a Batchat 25 ton over there. I think he's left the Panzer 7 to deal with the Object 705 and the Jaegeru. He's occupying this corner, trying to see if there's any targets they can take. Any opportunistic moments. Doesn't want to get in the way of the other Object 140. Oh, there's the Sheridan. It's a tier 10 light tank. The Batchat's behind that mound. Difficult to know what to go for without exposing yourself to other fire. There's an awful lot of enemy over this corner of the map. In fact, there's very few enemy on the other side of the map at the moment, and they have been spotted, so somebody can see them. My suspicion is it's the Batchat 25 ton. Popped up onto that ridge line. If his sixth sense goes off, there's the Sheridan. Okay, is he going to try and make a move around? There's the Batchat. Right, it was the Batchat. He gets around into him for 320. The Batchat was sitting up on top of the mound behind the bushes, and that's how he got spotted. Okay, 705's making a move. Oh, he fires around him, but he doesn't pen. He's gone off auto aim. I think he's worried about that tank behind as well, which is I think it's the... yeah, there's the Jaegeru. He's going to sit behind the rock here, cover from the Jaegeru, and stop the 705 from going ahead. 705's getting struck, and he's picking up some spotting damage off that. Doesn't want to get stuck behind the rock though if that 705 pokes his nose up. Oh, gets another crafty 334 hit points off the 705. Trying not to expose his side. Can you get another shot in? Oh, yes! Oh, didn't pen though. Went onto the front plate, but the 705 is on fire. But we just received a round from the Object 261, the Soviet Tier 10 Arty. And we just took another hit as well from the 268. Going for the side armour. Yep, got him! In fact, it looked like he was on fire just when he was killed. Okay, now, which side is he going to go? Well, the enemy's getting pretty much hit, but he just bounced the shot from the 268. And he's getting behind the rock. Now he's going to push forward to the mound. It's that back chat again. Oh, just bounced around from him. Just going to have a quick look. Nope, can't see him. And he's been spotted again. Yep, that's it's the other one. It's the 268 on the other mound. That's what's spotting him. Every time he pulls forward or pulls up at the back. And there's a Progetto down there as well. The one with the 4 shots. The tier 10 version. Yep, it's been spotted again by that 268. But they've got weight of numbers now. They can actually push. So the scores are fairly even, but they've got weight of numbers on this side. Ouch, that was the 261 again, I think. Trying to get a shot on 268. He keeps pulling back just as he gets into a position to shoot. It's almost like he's uncanny. He's got a sort of like sixth sense about when he's going to be targeted. And he gets around into the Progetto. Bit of a glass hammer, that one. May have good DPM, but the problem is that it's rather paper thin, like its tier 8 cousin. And you can see there, it just took 727 hit points of damage from the Object 268 on our team. Going for the 268. Oh no, he pulls back again. Oh, missed the chance to get the back chat, but he has gone down. He was finally taken out by our Leopard 1. And we've just taken another hit from the 261. And this time from the T92. Huge crater, and unfortunately we lost the gunner and the commander. And because he's got the small repair kit on small first aid, he's only able to put one of them back in, so he's put the gunner back in. That means his shooting will still be accurate, even if he hasn't got a commander. And that will compromise his view range. So they're falling back a bit because they are down by 1 now. I think the others sort of like indicating go to the dip at the midpoint and fight from there. And that's probably a good idea actually, because it then draws the enemy in. They've got open ground to cross to get to the cap, and that makes it easier to get them. But he's spotting in this position at the moment, and that's allowing the Arty to get a shot at him. Of course, they've got 2 Arty on their team. They've got a 261, and they've got the Conqueror gun carriage. Jaeger is not too far away. He still hasn't put his... Oh, now he's put his commander back in. That's good. But we can see that the Jaeger is moving up as well. And in fact, our Jaeger just took a big hit. But their Jaeger is down to 43%, whereas ours has still got most of his health. Now, I'm trying to work out where the others are going to come from. Our 261 has actually moved right over to the west side of the map. He's just doing the classic spotter job, even though he's a medium. He's allowing the griller and and the Conqueror gun carriage to go to work on these two tanks, and they have backed off. They realise they can't come forward without getting badly hit. Oh, we just lost the 261 to their Progetto. He went around the battlefield, and we just took a shot into the tracks, and we've also lost our Jaegeru. So it looks to me like Nightmares is actually headed for the dip. Or is he going to try and take out that Progetto? He's cautiously approaching that ridgeline. He doesn't know if the Progetto is waiting for him. Teasing the Progetto there just in case he was watching. There he is. Oh, he didn't get that one through, and he bounced around from the Progetto, or rather ate it in the tracks. He's trying to go unsighted. Okay, that's worked. I'm not sure the Progetto is going to try and come around the corner though, because if he does, he probably thinks that Nightmares is still there. But in the meanwhile, Nightmares is going to go up the centre, and I think that he's going to try and get after the enemy Arty. Or at least he's going to try and spot them first. Oh, found one of them. Oh, it's not the Arty, it's the Progetto. And yes, he has tried to come around the corner. But of course, he's going to meet the Griller. And he's been spotted by the 268 just behind him and firing at him. So he'll need to keep jinking to avoid the shells. And he's doing that. Fires an auto-aim shot at the 268. There's the Progetto. Trying to go for position and gets around in for 304. He aimed for the engine, and he gets him this time round. 360 hit points, was blocked, but now the scores are even. But the enemy's still got that 268, and we've got the Gorilla 15. And the enemy's got two Arty, the T92 and the Object 261. So I think the enemy's now at a disadvantage. They're far more mobile, and we can see the Object 268's only got 80% of its health left. So the Conqueror gun carriage can get a splash kill. Well, he tries a pixel shot at the roof, but the Conqueror gun carriage does get 33 hit points of splash on the Object. Oh, but the T92 manages to stun Nightmares. And he can't stay there because otherwise the 261 will have another shot as well. The Gorilla's going after the enemy Arty, and that's the right thing to do. This 268 is running from Nightmares, and he's being targeted by our Dockcrack. And it's one round in, and now so long as he can get behind him, that's it. And he finishes him off. Now it's just a hunt for the Arty. Gorilla's got there first, and the clock's ticking. That's the 1 minute hooter. This has been quite a thrilling battle. Oh, we know where they are now. They're in the northeast corner, and he's indicating that on the mini-map, but we have been tracked, and because our repair kit was in cooldown, we weren't able to put it in straight away. But it's everyone for the corner, and help yourself. There's the T92. 352 hit points from that. And he finishes off the T92. Now, where is that Object 261? He's not here. Oh no! They haven't found him. It's 10 seconds left. Oh dear, he didn't come into this corner. It was only the T92. The Object 261 must be in the other corner. And that's it. The clock's run out. Oh dear me. It's a draw. Let's have a look at the end of battle results. Well, it was a third class tanker for Nightmin's 3R22. And you'll have to explain to us why he got that name, or how he got that name. He also picked up a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills, a duelist for taking down 2 tanks that did damage to him during the battle, a shell proof for surviving damage the battle, or having blocked damage equal to the hit points or exceeding the hit points of his own vehicle, and lastly a 5 for effect for getting more hit points in damage than the hit points of his own vehicle. He also got a win rate of 2897 from that battle. Pretty good one. Now, he didn't come top on damage. That was the Gorilla 15 on his team who got 4,897. But the high caliber actually goes to the Jaegeru on the enemy team. He didn't survive the battle, but he did pick up a tanker sniper and the high caliber for 5,554 hit points and 3 kills. But Nightmins managed to get 3,148 hit points of damage. He did get the highest number of kills with 4, and he also picked up the highest base XP on his team, 700 base experience points, which obviously the highest one on the enemy team was the Jaegeru. He only managed 541. The Conqueror managed 541 as well, and the Gorilla 15 managed to get 530. So, detail report. Well, he fired 22 rounds in that battle, got 17 direct hits, 13 penetrations, damage of 3148, damage of 297 at a distance of more than 300 meters. He was received 8 hits, 2 of them were penetrations, 6 were non-penetrations. He was very lucky. Some of those shots actually hit the tracks and they just didn't go through. Otherwise, he probably would have expired when the Progetto managed to find him. He also received 5 hits as a result of splash damage, most of them from the 261, but at least one of them was from the T92. He blocked damage of 2,220 hit points. So he spotted 1 enemy vehicle, he damaged 6 of the enemy, killed 4 of them, and did damage assistance of 2,571 hit points. On a standard account, he earned 41,683 credits, and after repair, ammunition resupply and consumables, he actually suffered a loss of 9,010 credits. He received 7 bonds for that battle. He also earned 700 base XP, and there was no multiplier, so I'm afraid that's all he took away. So, yep, it was a draw. It was a slow game, but he was lucky to survive on several occasions. He could have been wiped out, but luck was with him and he bounced around, so it should have killed him. So if you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.